think about how good you can be this year?
Oh yeah, I think we can be really good. We practice, and it's amazing to watch these guys, these young guys, like doing their thing because they're good. I mean, and all they're gonna do is get better come fall camp. And me too, I got a lot to get better at too. So it's fun. It's gonna be a good year.
Does 2009 stick with you at all? Is that completely in the past, or do you still look back on that maybe in spring when you're looking for motivation or anything like that?
It's done. 2009 is over. We didn't make plays. Everybody already knows what happened there. So that's done. We're moving on to the future. We're not going to let that happen again.
Who are some of the young guys that really caught your eye this spring?
In the defensive backfield, or
yeah,
Isaiah, Mylan, Curtis. Every defensive back that's back there is blowing my mind. It's really shocking to see how good they are after just a year to develop.
Isaiah says he's the hardest hitter. Is that right, or you think you can take that title?
I think I can take that title, but he does hit. He lays that wood, man. So he's good at it. He's real explosive.
Do you see a little bit of Mylan Hicks, in you, the way you were able to step up as a freshman? Do you see a little bit of that in him?
I see a little bit of that in, both of those guys, and Curtis and JJ. I see, because they're flying to the ball, and they want to hit, and they're willing to learn the material and accepting coaching to where they can become better players. So I see myself in all of them. It's neat to watch them because I sit back and I laugh at some of the stuff that they do that I used to do. So it's neat.
How much pressure do you have on yourself, being the only senior, that make sure that the younger guys are in position to make plays?
I try not to think about it like that as pressure. I just try and go out and play the game. The way it's supposed to be played. I just try and go out there and run around and do what I have to do and make sure my guys are in place. Because when you start thinking, putting all this pressure on yourself, that's when you start not performing because you're worried about what everybody else is thinking about you.
How excited are you to, be one of the leaders of the draft, draft your own team? You got any strategy going into tomorrow?
Win up front. That's where football starts at. So that's the strategy. I'm going to talk to everybody who's on our coaching staff or whatever, not coaching staff and player staff. We got to win up front.
Thank you very much.